things are open back up and you get to go on a road trip again, which is nice. It's Rob and Liz, his morning crew on his radio. How in the world do you pass the time with the kids outside of having a device in their hands, an iPhone or iPad or something like that? Liz does something unique. What was it?
I make up songs. So I'll use a song that I'm aware of. So one of the songs is, do you remember Kiss Me?
Sixpence None the Richer,
right.
Back in the day, yeah.
Right. So when my daughter was younger, and she wasn't a great traveler, so she had this stuffed pig. I think it was a Beanie Baby or something, but it was a pink pig. And so I would take that pig and make it sing. So I remember singing Kiss Me, but changing the words a little bit to Kiss me, don't eat my butt for breakfast.
Don't what?
Don't eat my hiney for breakfast.
You didn't say that.
Well, no, because it doesn't. I mean, so if you sing "Kiss me, don't eat my honey for breakfast," it doesn't quite flow. And so,
listen, she's a songwriter now. Do you get this?
I mean, that is gold stuff right there. No, but yeah, so I would sing it to her, and then every time we took a trip, I had to sing it with the pink pig and then the boys, and then Joey still every now and then will ask me to sing it.
Joey's her husband.
Yeah.
Okay, so Kathy's here at 800-447-7234. What did you do, Kathy?
This started when my youngest son was about 2, and it's called What Am I? And it was kind of like a brilliant little game that got him to thinking, and by reason of deduction, trying to figure out what it was I was giving him clues for. Like, it could be, what am I, anything? And I would choose, I would think about maybe a flower. And I would say, I could be big, I can be small, I can be lots of different colors. And, but every time I would give one clue, he would give an answer.
Kathy, Liz and I want to play this.
Yeah.
Okay, so what am I? Go ahead and let's see if we can get it.
Okay. You see me almost every day.
You're a traffic light.
No. Sometimes you can see me from far away. Sometimes I appear to be closer.
The moon.
Oh, no. The rear view mirror on the side of the car.
I get it, Jurassic Park. Okay, I changed sizes.
An airplane.
Well, no, but you know what? You are smarter than what you think, because the answer is a moon.
Oh, I said it! That was my second guess. Yay!
Yeah, I mean, you said it, and then you said, no, and it was this.
Oh,
so,
see,
yeah, it's
you took it back. No take-backs anymore.
I'm the winner!
Rob and Liz,
his morning crew.
So Liz said earlier that she sings a parody of this song. That's a classic, Sixpence None the Richer.
I love that song. But I would sing it a little different. I think, I would sing, Kiss Me, don't eat my butt for breakfast.
Okay, so there's a reason why she said
Yes.
even the word in there.
I'm
You're singing
sorry.
it to your daughter because she's holding her pet pig.
Yes, stuffed pig, by
Stuffed
the way.
pig.
A little stuffed pig.
Not a real pig.
No, but trying to find any way to entertain her on a long road trip. And I think she was throwing kind of a little fit when all of this started. And so, to make her laugh, and that changes the mood. It distracts, and that's why I did it.
Oh, look at Tracy just texted in.
Yeah, she said, when my boys were young, I would create scavenger hunts for them. And then when they got older, we always traveled with Mad Libs, which I love Mad Libs.
That's where you make up a couple of words and then read the sentence or something like that.
Yeah, well, it has a story, and then throughout the story, it'll say, okay, put an adjective here, pronoun there, a name of a celebrity or whatever.
And then you read it and all the different words
yes,
make it funny.
Yes.
Okay. I think I know that.
it.
Stephanie's here at 800-447-7234. What'd you do, Stephanie?
I just wanted to tell Liz that I loved her parody of Kiss Me. I loved Kiss Me, Don't Eat My Tiny for breakfast.
She didn't say hiney. She said butt.
I did.
On his radio.
No, I'm a terrible person.
What?
I'm a terrible person.
Man.
I still got a good laugh, and I really needed that this morning. I appreciate it.
Rob and Liz,
His morning crew.
If you are planning those summer vacations, information you need to know is about to happen with Rob Dempsey. It's his morning crew with Rob and Liz, his radio. Come on, you gotta go.
And there's your information.
No.
There's your info. Hurricane season.
Yeah.
Already had one named storm, Anna, but she only stuck around for 3 days.
I know, which is good. That's the way we like them.
Yeah.
Move in, move out.
Makes a little appearance on Friday, says,
Right.
I'm here.
Yeah.
And then by the time Sunday came, she was ready to go.
Just for the
It was
weekend.
done. So we didn't have anything big there. But Noah, the Weather Service said about 13 to 20 named storms. And 6 to 10 of those will be hurricanes. That's what they're
Okay.
predicting. And we can mark Anna off the list. The next named storm will be Bill.
Bill.
Yo, Bill.
He's just your average old,
Bill. I saw some other names, like
hurricane.
Larry is one of the names, too.
And it's so weird because sometimes it's these exotic names that I'm like, ooh, where is that from?
I know, yeah.
love
Can you
it.
show me the names again?
Yeah.
The names are crazy. There's Danny.
Yeah.
There's Elsa, which makes you think that hurricane's going to be cold.
Well, we just had Anna, so now we have Elsa.
You have Fred,
I love Grace. Why would they name a hurricane Grace?
Sam, Hurricane Sam.
Yeah, Kate, Victor, Wanda.
I am used to those different names.
Exotic names,
Yeah.
which I love, but and nothing wrong with the names that we're talking about at all. It's just we're used to the more
Different,
exotic,
manly, big, robust names for
know,
hurricanes. Now you got,
yeah.
yo, Sam's coming.
I know.
Yo, Bill.
Okay, Bill's up next.
Hopefully it won't be as bad as they say.
Well, last year it just seemed like didn't they have to go into the Greek alphabet or something like
Oh,
that?
there's
There
so
were
many named storms
many
that ran
storms.
out.
Right, and they had to kind of start over.
No wonder why they're simplifying the names.
Rob and Liz.
His morning crew.
Time to make something happen for you. Since things are opening back up, but yet you've been away from people for so long, how about a reconnection to remember from his radio for you? It's Rob and Liz, his morning crew.
Yeah, Glenn wants to go see his daughter. Her name's Olga. She lives in Belarus. And she's been living there for quite a while. They had made plans, he and his wife, to go and visit their daughter last year. She's pregnant. She's expecting, or she was expecting at that time. But of course, because of all the restrictions and travel, they weren't able to go. And international flights are just starting to open up. Not sure about Belarus, but they said when it does, we got to go see our daughter and our grandchild. So that is the reconnection that they're looking for.
Well, I hope it happens for them. I hope it happens for you, too, because one person is going to win this. It could be them. It could be you. But it can't be you if we don't know what your reconnection to remember would be. What would it look like for you? Text the word reconnection to 800-447-7234. Go to hisradio.com, or you can tap on the My His Radio app.
Rob and Liz.
His morning crew.
Then there was Gator in the parking lot chasing everybody at Wendy's. Rob and Liz, his morning crew at His Radio. Seriously, this really happened. It was in Florida, where there's alligators, of course. An alligator was on the loose in a Wendy's parking lot and started chasing people.
They just wanted to single with cheese.
He wanted something, maybe the baked potato thing, or what's one of those frosty things they call? I guess they're called frosty.
Yeah, there you go. They have chocolate and vanilla, I
Answered
think.
my own question. It was crazy. A smaller gator, it was 7.5 feet, although that's a big gator, but still.
I was just
that's
thinking,
small
what?
for a gator.
Is it?
In Florida. Yeah. They grow up 10, 15, 20 feet. Those things get honking huge.
So where were the guys from? Oh, what's that show? I just lost the name of the show. Swamp People.
Okay.
Where were the guys from Swamp
Well, they're in
People? Did they show
Louisiana.
up? Yeah, but they come over
These-
and get some Florida gators. They don't care.
I don't think they would have got there in time.
Shoot it.
Yeah, thankfully nobody was hurt.
Yeah.
Everybody was safe, and they took the gator to a place where it would live in peace and away from humans for a while.
Well, that's better for the gator anyway. It
Yeah.
was getting all hopped up on, fast food.
They just wanted to fry. I mean, come on.
Rob and Liz.
His morning crew.
Grandma and Grandpa may want to borrow your AirPods. His morning crew with Rob and Liz, his radio.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, they might.
What?
Grandma and Grandpa, AirPods?
What? I'm sorry. Let me put in my AirPods so I can hear you because they're hearing aids.
They are? Really?
You know this. You started it.
Well, I know, but I didn't know they were hearing aids. I thought they helped amplify.
Yes.
Okay.
What?
Okay. Stop.
Huh?
Don't.
What? I don't know. What?
Yeah, you-
What did you say? Let me put in my AirPods so I
Okay,
can hear you.
so you can hear
No,
me.
literally. Now, it's not the best, but they're saying you can use it to help hearing with your AirPods through your iPhone. So literally, if you have an iPhone and you swipe from the top right,
Okay.
where you have your, I guess you call it, what do you call this? Control panel? Yeah.
Sure. Yes, I think so.
One's nodding their head. Do you call it a control panel? Yeah. Say yes. Thank you. I can't say.
I looked around the room and there
He's
were
still
3
nodding.
heads. Yeah.
Yes, Mr. Dempsey. Yes. But on the control panel, you can set it up, and at the very bottom, it'll show a little ear.
Okay.
When you set it up, you tap on that, and it activates your AirPods. Now, I have Beats.
Okay.
So I have the Power Beats because they're a lot cheaper
Then the AirPods.
than the AirPods.
But they work the same way?
They work the same way.
And so it amplifies your AirPods or your Beats.
Here is what's distracting to me. There's like a millisecond delay. So if your hearing is okay and you're close enough to the person and you're using your iPhone as a microphone, and then it puts it into your ears, and that's how you're hearing the room, basically.
Oh, okay.
And so since there is a delay because these are Bluetooth, you're going to hear that delay. And so you're like a big echo is in the room.
Okay, but if you're hearing impaired and you're having some issues, then it may help you and you may not even realize the delay, you think?
What? Huh? What?
This is not a fun game for me
What?
this morning.
Oh, it's great.
Rob and Liz.
His morning crew.
I wonder what it would look like for you. That reconnection to remember. I mean, it's been so long since this thing has started, and now things are opening back up. So tell us, what would that reconnection to remember look like for you at His Radio? Hi, good morning. It's Rob and Liz.
Kenna said she wants to get back together with her best friend, Kim. Now, Kim lives in Mississippi, and Kenna lives here, and she says they were supposed to kind of meet halfway last year, but of course, we all know what happens. They didn't get together. But she said, man, we have been through so much. We have been through being married and then being struggling moms, and I totally get that, and then just life struggles, and they've always been there for each other. She said she is a sister of my heart. I love that. Like, not a biological sister of my heart, and I need to see her. And that is her reconnection she wants to remember.
Inseparable.
Yeah.
I love that. Well, maybe it will happen for them, or it might happen for you. What is your reconnection to remember? What would it even look like? Where would you go? What would you do? How would you like to do it if you were setting it up yourself? Let us know. Text the word reconnection to 800-447-7234. You can go to hisradio.com or tap on the My His Radio app.
Rob and Liz.
His morning crew.
I'm sure you heard of one or you've been at one where there was this function that you were at that just didn't go quite the way it should have, or it was different. Wedding, reunion, work gathering. Who knows? 800-447-7234. It's Rob and Liz on His Radio.
I've been in a couple of weddings. I've never been in a wedding where a bride requested certain things where someone would tag her as a bridezilla. You know what a bridezilla is?
I've seen that there's a TV show, but I'm clueless on
Okay.
what one really is. They're demanding, I guess.
They're very demanding,
Okay.
and you can have a groomzilla too. Don't get me wrong, but there's one that's kind of going viral right now because this bridezilla is demanding that her bridal party, her bridesmaids, are a size 8 or smaller, that they cut or grow their hair to where it's shoulder length. And she says, no offense to anybody, but I have planned this since I was in diapers, and I want it to be perfect. She said, your nails need to be cut short and uncolored. Your hair needs to be straight, and if it's short, if you can't grow it out in time, you need to get extensions.
So she has some requirements.
She has some requirements. One last thing that she asks for, and it just gives me chill bumps to think about this, like, not in a good way. She said, I'll be sending you my Venmo and my Cash app to the ones in her bridal party that have not sent the $500 donation toward she and her fiance's honeymoon.
How'd this go for her?
I don't think well, because several people were like, I'm out. I'm not doing it. I'm not going to be in this way. Sort of. I think sometimes, we need to, when there's things that we want to go a certain way, especially with our weddings. But you also have to understand that your demands don't need to be somebody else's.
Well, the size
preference.
8 thing is,
Are you kidding me?
That's tough.
That would be very tough. One girl said, I'm out because I don't plan on losing. I think she was going from like a 14 to an 8 or something like that. And the requirement was in like 3 months. And she said, it can't happen, and it's not going to
That's
happen.
starvation mode and liposuction.
Right. And to tell one of your friends that you aren't good the way you are. What?
Yeah.
And so it breaks
I guess
my heart
too many
a little
requirements for her wedding.
Little demanding.
Yeah.
I would probably politely say, I can't be part of this. I'm good. I love you though, and I wish you all the best.
I can tell you I've never experienced anything like that in my life.
Yeah.
Every wedding I've gone to, most functions I've gone to, nothing out of character like that.
Me either. Not like that. I have some things though.
Oh boy. She has stories to tell.
I have at least one story.
What about you? 800-447-7234.
Rob and Liz.
His morning crew.
It wasn't supposed to actually turn out to be like that. It's Rob and Liz, his morning crew on his radio.
Yeah, Philip just texted and said, I was supposed to be the best man in my best friend's wedding. Now, he was told that he was supposed to plan like the get together, the bachelor thing that they were going to do. And they gave him some parameters that he wasn't comfortable with, like doing it at a place that he was not comfortable with. And he said, I'm not really interested in being part of that. Well, he was taken from best man to just being a groomsman. And he said it broke his heart.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
I am too.
Who was that?
Philip.
Philip, you stood your ground. Good for you.
Exactly.
You stood for what was right in your faith.
Yeah. What you believe in and your faith, man, that's what you have to do in this world.
Kept him in the party.
Yeah.
But man, I'm so sorry.
I know. My heart's breaking for
Yeah,
you, Philip.
right.
Love you, dude.
Cindy's here. Oh, she's got a wedding story too.
Yeah.
At 800-447-7234. What happened, Cindy?
I play at a lot of weddings, but this was several years ago, and it was a brother of a really good friend of mine that I went to school with. He was a firefighter, and he and his wife were, up at the altar and everything, and the wedding was going on, and they had the big candelabras with the greenery on there, and all of a sudden, one of the candelabras catches fire.
Oh, no.
Yeah, and they had to stop the whole wedding, and they had to have some people come up and put the fire out. And we all talked afterwards about how ironic it was that at a firefighter's wedding, they had to put out a fire.
Yeah, right?
Oh, that's great. I mean, it's not great. It is great, but it's not great,
You said you play weddings. What do you do?
I play the piano.
You know every note to Here Comes the Bride.
I actually have a lot of fun when I go to the big warehouse stores or any stores where they have a piano. But around the holidays, the big warehouse stores will have pianos up at the front. I have gotten a lot of strange looks when I sat down and played Here Comes the Bride when people start freaking out, looking around thinking, oh, my goodness. Yeah.
There's a wedding breaking out at Sam's.
Exactly, and that's the funny part because people start looking around because, you hear of a lot of really strange places people get married, so they think, I guess, why not?
Rob and Liz.
His morning crew.
I was thinking the other day, I need some poultry, some chickens in the backyard, so I have something to snuggle with in the evening. It's Rob and Liz, his morning crew on his radio.
Oh, my goodness.
Quite the word picture, huh?
The mental image there. Yeah, don't kiss chickens. Don't do that. If you have chickens in the backyard, and I have a couple of friends that raise chickens, like Rob said, don't snuggle with the chickens.
I didn't say that. I wanted to.
Oh, you want to snuggle?
I said
don't,
I wanted to.
Don't kiss chickens. Don't
No.
snuggle with chickens.
No.
In fact, keep some hand sanitizer around if you're going to be handling chickens, because the CDC says there's a lot of salmonella that's breaking out around the country. Like 43 states have had people have salmonella that they have traced back to snuggling chickens.
I mean, if you have them in the backyard, why not? A snuggle or two. Chickens are so fun to snuggle.
I've never snuggled a chicken. Is that something that one
It's so calm and comforting.
When they peck your little face, just like tick, tick, tick.
Yeah, well, there are signs that they want to be left alone. That would be one of them.
They squirm and they peck your face, but like
When it's time to lay an egg, leave them alone.
So, are there other barnyard animals? I mean, like, that you should
Oh,
hang
yeah,
out with
roosters are
instead?
wonderful.
Rooster. I
Yeah.
don't think you want to snuggle a rooster.
Roosters are great. You got to love them.
No.
Yeah.
You don't want to do that.
Yeah, and you really haven't snuggled until you snuggled a cow. Yeah, it's great.
Rob and Liz.
His morning crew.
We're hearing not to hug and snuggle the chickens. Almost said cats.
Chicken snuggle kittens.
Yeah, all you want. But the chickens, because of the risk of salmonella spreading right now. That's what the CDC is saying. And then all of a sudden we start hearing from a lot of people that actually have chickens. You'd be surprised on how many people have chickens. I have friends that have them.
Yeah.
It's Rob and Liz on his radio.
Yeah, Tina said chickens are awesome. I have 7. My favorite is Matilda. Don't tell the others. She's a big Jersey giant. What does that mean?
I guess that's the type of chicken it is.
All I can see is what's the one from the cartoons, the Great Big Rooster.
You talking to the Looney Tunes? Yeah. Oh, wow. Lori,
That's all I can think.
save us here, Lori. You're on his radio, 800-447-7234. Your son has chickens, I hear.
Well, we have chickens and kind of a farm, and he has named his chickens. We have 7 of them, and we even had to make a stocking for Christmas for them. They're part of the family.
So what are their names?
Oh, goodness. Let's see. Martha is his favorite. That's the one with the green shirt. Martha, and then after his grandmothers, Linda and Patricia, and Carson, and I don't know. I can't remember.
I love that he even makes the stockings for them at Christmas. You celebrate Christmas with chickens.
He was very disappointed Santa didn't put anything in the stockings for the chicken.
Are they on the naughty list?
I don't know. Well, next year. I'm sure Santa will pull through this year.
Rob and Liz.
His morning crew.
Oh, come on, Dante. I love it. I love it. It's Rob and Liz, his morning crew on his radio. Stop whatever you're doing. No more snuggling or kissing chickens for a while. That's what the CDC has been saying. It's Rob and Liz on his radio. And we're finding out that there's more than chickens in the backyards now. You should see the roosters, the pictures of roosters that are being texted in right now at 800-447-7234.
Tina sent us a picture of her daughter, Caitlin, with the big Jersey giant rooster, I guess this is. It's at least half the size or more of her daughter.
The dude's huge. That's the biggest rooster I've ever seen in my life.
It looks like Rockadoodle from that movie back in the 90s.
I never knew they could get that big.
I had no idea. And then sent us a picture of another one that's even bigger. It's called a Brahma chicken. And this thing, it almost looks like it has fur on its legs. I don't even know.
This is a chicken that's not a rooster?
I guess it's a rooster.
Okay.
Okay, but she said it was a Brahma chicken. But maybe it's, I don't know. But it's like, as the guy is probably 6 feet tall, and I would say the rooster has got to be 4.5.
Okay, so we're going to have to post this for you so you can see it on our Instagram and His Radio TV, which is Apple TV, Roku, and HisRadio.com, and the My His Radio app. You got to see these. They're humongous. They're huge. They're as big as people. Amazing.
I'm scared.
Dina is here at 800-447-7234. Okay, rooster or something, right, Dina?
Even roosters can become your friends. So I have a big rooster that was given to me several years ago by one of my best friends. His name's Foghorn, and he does resemble Foghorn from the Looney Tunes, and he is very friendly. Will come when you call him, follow you around, eat out of your hand, but is very effective.
Wait till you hear this, Dina, because Liz can do the Foghorn dude.
I'll say boy. It's terrible.
Does that remind you of your rooster?
I'll say boy.
Not exactly, but that's pretty good, Liz.
Rob and Liz.
His morning crew.
You know, I was thinking, we're coming down to the final weekend to register for the Reconnection to Remember. I mean, it's coming down to the wire now. The final weekend to register is this weekend, Memorial Day weekend. It's Rob and Liz, his morning crew on his radio with that Reconnection to Remember that you could possibly win.
Yeah, you tell us who you want to reconnect with and what you kind of see that looking like Ashley did. She said, we had a couple that joined our church back in 2015, and they are just huge supporters of ours, and they got to be really good friends, spent a lot of time. Well, they moved back from this area. They went back to, I guess, their hometown in Michigan, and they haven't been able to reconnect. They haven't been able to see them. Phone calls, probably some Zooms, that kind of thing. But what they would love, their reconnection would be a trip for them all to get back together somewhere.
That would be so great for them. What about you? What would your Reconnection to Remember even look like? Because you could win it, but we don't know you need it until you let us know. So text the word Reconnection to 800-447-7234. You can go to hisradio.com or tap on the My His Radio app.
Rob and Liz.
His morning crew.
It's Rob and Liz, his radio. Thought we'd have a round of encouraging words by Liz Riles.
Do what?
Encouraging words by Liz Riles.
What is happening?
Oh, they like just say something.
I'll say boy. I'll say boy.
Encouraging words by Liz Riles. Yes.
I'm a lucky fisherman, doo-dah.
Yeah. Encouraging words by Liz Riles.
That's Foghorn Leghorn. Isn't
Yeah, well, but that was you earlier.
it? Well, I tried.
These are encouraging words. Yeah. You hear?
I'll say boy. I'll say boy. It's not even close.
That's very close.
I'll say boy. I'll say boy.
That's very close. I thought it was Looney Tunes when I first heard it. That was Liz impersonating Foghorn Leghorn.
Okay, I'm going on record right now to say I'm not happy with anybody in this room right now.
Right now.
I'm a lucky
I'm just not.
fisherman,
None of you.
doo-dah.
None of you asked me to borrow $1.
That's a bad road.
Yeah, see, I thought.
I'll say boy. I'll say boy.
Yeah.
It's like I'm at home with my family.
Yeah, of course. It's all family around here.
I don't like any of you right now.
But that was.
I love you all, but I don't like you so much right now.
Yeah, but that was encouraging words. I love the words of wisdom that Liz Riles has for you every morning.
Listen,
More encouragement.
I'll say boy. I'll say boy. That's not even close.
Yeah.
No. Stop. I'll say boy. I'll say boy.
That was Liz Riles.
Oh my goodness! Like I don't even know what to say.
I feel very inspired.
Do
Very
you?
inspired. Yeah.
Oh,
it's,
you
uh,
I'll say boy. I'll say boy. If that inspires you, you're
Yeah.
sad.
Yeah. So thank you for.
I'm a lucky fisherman, doo-dah.
Doo-dah.
What happened to you? Oh.
Look at the song
Inspiring words by Liz Riles.
Doo-dah.
Thank you.
I'll say boy. I'll say boy.